The head hostess didn't just deny her entry, she turned it into a public show. She grabbed the reservation slip from the black woman's hand, tore it in half, and let the pieces drop at her feet like they were garbage. "This restaurant isn't for people like you," she said loudly, almost daring someone to argue with her attitude. People around the restaurant stopped eating. A few lifted their phones, recording the humiliation she clearly wanted to give. But the woman didn't panic or shrink back. She simply smiled, slow, calm, and full of confidence. Because with just one phone call, everyone who disrespected her tonight was about to regret it. Selena Grant stood quietly under the golden lights of La Reverie, a restaurant known for its perfect food and for treating its guests like they were royalty. Tonight, she wasn't here for power or to show off. She only wanted to enjoy the reservation she made weeks earlier for her best friend's birthday. But the head hostess, Bianca Hale, had other plans. Bianca stepped forward wearing the fake, practiced smile of someone who decides who belongs and who doesn't. "We're fully booked," she said sharply. "Try somewhere less ambitious." Selena lifted an eyebrow. "My reservation is under Selena Grant. Table for two." Bianca took the reservation card, looked at it, and then tore it straight down the middle. The pieces drifted to the floor like tiny scraps no one cared about. "Reservations require a certain standard," Bianca announced loudly so the guests could hear. "And you don't meet that standard." A few diners stopped talking. Some stared openly. Others looked away, embarrassed but too curious to stop watching. Selena didn't blink. She'd seen this type of arrogance plenty of times. People who thought standing behind a podium gave them power. People who believed wealth had a specific look. And she didn't fit their idea. "And what standard is that?" Selena asked calmly. "The kind that doesn't walk in from the street pretending to belong," Bianca said, crossing her arms. "You heard me. Leave." A server passing by whispered. "Is she serious?" Bianca snapped. "Mind your work." Selena let the silence sit there for a moment. Then she asked, "Where's your manager?" "You're looking at her," Bianca said. "I run everything here, and I'm telling you to get out." Selena took a slow breath, studying Bianca's proud stance. The stance of someone who believed she was untouchable. "You're making a mistake," Selena said. Bianca rolled her eyes. "What are you going to do? Write a bad review? Call someone? Go ahead." She even made a fake phone shape with her hand. "We don't care." Selena reached into her purse. "Actually, yes, I will make a call." Bianca laughed. "Oh, please. Call your boyfriend to come save you." Selena touched one contact. The phone rang once. Then a man's voice said, "Selena, everything okay?" "Hey, Evan," she said, still calm. "I'm at La Reverie. They refused to seat me. They tore up my reservation." Silence. Heavy silence. "Stay exactly where you are," he said. Bianca laughed loudly. "Wow. So scary. What now? Security? Girl, this isn't a movie." But then the restaurant doors burst open so hard the room went silent. 3 people walked in wearing executive badges, the type you only see during inspections or major ownership changes. They scanned the room until their eyes locked on Bianca. The lead executive, a polished woman named Miranda Cole, walked forward with firm steps. "Selena Grant?" she asked. "Yes," Selena answered. Miranda nodded respectfully. "Sorry for the delay. Final coordination took longer than expected." Bianca frowned. "What is this? Who are you?" Miranda placed a corporate folder on the host stand. It carried the parent company's logo and legal documents stamped with authority. Bianca's confidence started to shake. What is that supposed to mean? Miranda turned so the whole restaurant could hear. Effective immediately, Ms. Selena Grant replaces Mr. Evan Knight as Chief Executive Officer of Knight Hospitality Group, the company that owns La Reverie and 17 other fine dining restaurants in this city. The room exploded with whispers. Bianca's jaw dropped. "Wait. CEO? Selena?" she stuttered. Selena stepped forward, still perfectly calm. "Evan was transitioning leadership," Miranda added. "Tonight became the right time to announce it." As her first executive action, Miranda continued, "Ms. Grant will be reviewing staff conduct. The interim floor manager swallowed hard. Bianca tried to speak. Listen, that woman. I didn't know who she was. And that, Selena said, is exactly the problem. Evan entered moments later. Tall, calm, and looking like someone who never needed to raise his voice because people already listened. He walked straight to Selena. You okay? He asked. I'm fine, she said softly. But other people might not be. Bianca stepped closer, her voice shaking with fear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Selena raised her hand to stop her. Her face held no anger, only justice. Bianca, hail. Selena said loudly enough for all to hear. You're dismissed. Effective immediately. Gasps filled the room. A glass slipped from someone's hand and clinked against a table. And the assistant who encouraged your behavior, Selena added, turning to him, is dismissed as well. The assistant froze, his face draining of color. But the staff who showed respect, Selena said, turning to the server who had spoken earlier. They matter. What's your name? She asked him. Jordan, he replied quietly, stunned. Jordan, you're promoted. Floor coordinator. Starting now. His eyes widened. Me? Seriously? You earned it, Selena said. Applause started slowly, then grew loud. Bianca backed toward the exit, tears filling her eyes. Security opened the door. Cold night air rushed in as her arrogance disappeared outside. Selena faced the dining room. La Reverie will not be a place where dignity is optional, she said. Tonight is a new beginning. Anyone who treats guests with respect will always belong here. Jordan stepped forward. Ms. Grant, your table is ready. As Selena walked through the restaurant, reclaiming the space that had rejected her, every diner watched with admiration. Justice didn't shout. Justice didn't need to be loud. Justice simply arrived and took its seat.